Compassion fatigue is slowly killing me. I'm so tired. I love my friends and family deeply, but I need a break from being the shoulder to cry on for a while. People ask Reddit, what do you want to confess that no one else in your real life knows? I did a 2-hour online test for college and we had to stay on camera for the whole 2 hours until everyone was done. The problem was I shit myself half an hour into the test and sat in my own shit not allowed to move, and if I did move everyone would see I shit myself. So I waited until everyone was done and got marks done and could turn off the cameras. I got 100% in the test. I did try giving as much feedback as possible. So yes, this happened and I had no clue this happened to another person on a talk show. But I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm going to look into American life, I'm going to find that story and look into it for a good chuckle. It happened because I'm highly lactose intolerant, and I added milk-based creamer by mistake to my coffee. The cleanup was horrendous and I had to throw out my office chair after and shower myself off after. Thanks for the laughter and responses and points, guys. Reply: how'd you do on the test? 100%. No shit? Shit in your pants is temporary. 100% on your test is forever. Way to go. I cried over bell peppers today. I always made my dad stuffed orange bell peppers on Halloween. I would cut the little jack-o'-lantern faces out and everything. He's been dead for 3 years, but today for a second in the grocery store I thought, oh that's right, I need orange bell peppers. Reply: those random thoughts are the worst. I always have a moment's hesitation planning anything on Friday mornings because that's the day my grandfather has a respite care and my grandma has a few hours off. They passed 4.5 and 5 years ago. Big hugs to you today. I lost my papa last April. He was like a father to me and was my absolute best friend. Today, cleaning out my pantry, I found 6 boxes of banana flavored instant pudding. He loved his banana pudding and I always kept some at home just for him. Seeing those boxes today brought me to tears. I guess my whole point is, I can relate. In my group of friends consisting of couples in deep relationships, I'm the only single guy. In fact, I don't think I've been in a committed relationship for more than 2 weeks. The idea of being part of a couple has always sounded exhausting, and it was something I never really worried about rushing into. I didn't truly realize how lonely I've been until one night playing beer pong, when I was on the same team with one of the ladies, who was a little tipsy. She hugged me after I won the game for us. It didn't occur to me that since leaving home for college, those types of physical gestures that brought me comfort as a kid weren't always there for me anymore as an adult. Reply: I went out with this girl I met from college. We decided on a mini golfing place. When we got out of my car at the place, she says, "Wait, you're supposed to hug me." I didn't hug her at first because I was running late to her house and we had a booking, COVID. When we started hugging, I didn't want the hug to end. She hugged me so tightly and for so long that I nearly melted and had a breakdown in her arms. It's been a long time since I've received a hug and felt so comfortable yet vulnerable. Sure, I hug the boys when we say bye, but it's far from being the same. That hug made me realize how incredibly lonely I really am. I've been starved of physical and emotional affection for far too long. I've been craving, and so to start my life with, to be romantic and goofy with, and to spoil with hugs, love and affection. I almost want to tell her how that hug made me feel, but I'm afraid of a couple things and don't want to weird her out. I'm just hoping that she likes me. Reply: this is similar to how things went for me and my husband. He was single for 7 years straight after only one serious GF in high school. I crushed on him hard when we first met, but he showed no interest. 3 years later at a party, he helped me swipe a whole tray of Jell-O shots for my friends, and I gave him a huge hug and fawned over him for a minute, and he asked me to dinner the next day. That was 12 years ago. Tell her about the hug. I've become really detached from life ever since my mom passed. Reply: I read this and saw so many messages replying it's been X years since my mother passed. I couldn't even remember the specific date my mother passed, let alone the number of years. After finding her death certificate, it's coming up on 5 years. Nothing has been the same these past 5 years. I was recovering from depersonalization right before she passed, and then when she passed it got very bad again very quickly. I'm still not sure if I've recovered or if I've just gotten used to it. I've graduated since then, worked a full-time job, met a girl and moved across the country. I've truly been living life actively. But it all feels fake. Feels like a weird fucking dream. I fucking miss my mom, how the fuck can this life be real without her? Reply: wow. I'm only 18 and I lost my mother early this March, but I feel like I'm in a position that's similar. I'm currently in school, and there's not a day that goes by that I wish I could have my mom go to my graduation, drop me off at college, celebrate my birthday, etc. I miss her so fucking much. I don't know how I'm going to figure out life without her. I dropped 3 courses not because I was failing academically, but because I was very close to killing myself. Reply: from a professor who also struggles with suicidal ideation, I'm proud of you for prioritizing your health. I was very close to failing a class towards the end of college, and I wrote my professor letting him know I was depressed and struggling. I was afraid he wouldn't believe me and would think I was trying to get out of being held accountable. He wrote back right away and fully believed me, told me to do whatever I need to do, because you matter. Meant a lot to me. I've always told everyone my mom died of cancer. She committed suicide. Footnote: so did my son. Reply: sending you my most heartfelt wishes for comfort in your life. I'm so sorry. My dad also committed suicide and my close family knows what happened, but I tell pretty much everyone else it was a car accident. I've told this lie so many times that sometimes I even forget what really happened. I work at a mortuary now, and the suicides always pull extra hard at my heartstrings. I tell those families the truth about my dad. Fuck it, no throwaway. Only my girl knows this. I was thinking of killing myself when I came back from working abroad. I was about to do it on a Friday, but a friend told me, hey, you wanna come hang out Saturday night? Just chilling here at home. I decided to go. It was actually a surprise welcome party for me. All my friends were there. It was an amazing night. None of them know, but they saved my life. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. Reply: this made me tear up. Sometimes the universe has other plans. Glad you're still around. Answer: yeah man, I got back on track, studying again, started lifting weights again, started dating a longtime friend. We've known each other for 12 years. If you ever read this, babe, I love you with all my heart. My life isn't solved, there are still dark times here and there, but now I love life, I feel I'm on track, lost and found, homeward bound. Whoever is reading this and may need it, this is your sign to keep going. I'm no superhero, I'm just a guy. No stronger, smarter, or tougher than you, you can do it. How lost and hurt I really am. It's easier to hide it all and pretend everything is getting better. Reply: me too. I'm grateful for what I have, but most nights I cry myself to sleep because I'm always alone, stuck at a dead-end job, exhausted from trying to improve every aspect of my life without results, and just tired of pretending. At least it helps to know that I'm not the only one feeling lost right now. I almost caused a car accident a few days ago because I zoned out and ran a red light. Even though nothing happened, I feel really guilty about it. Edit: wow, this blow up, didn't expect that. I don't have time to respond to all of you, but thank you for all the nice words. I know I've been stupid and I'm doing everything in my power to make sure something like this will never happen again when I'm driving. For your information, I've only been driving for about a year, and it's been almost 2 months since I got my driver license, and what happened really spooked me out. I'm going to be way more careful because I really don't even want to hurt anyone. For your information, I've only been driving for about a year, and it's been almost 2 months since I got my driver license, and what happened really spooked me out. I'm going to be way more careful because I really don't even want to hurt anyone. I got into an accident that was my fault over a year ago and totaled my car at the time, just me, no substances, nobody else was involved, and it takes over my thoughts for a solid 30 seconds almost every time I drive a car nowadays. If you ever need help, then please know that there are many qualified people who would like to help you. Feel free to check the description under the video. Thank you for listening to another B-Town Reddit Stories episode. Hit the subscribe button and check out our channel for more stories. Let us know your opinion about this topic in the comments.